everyone. My name is Alyssa London. My Tlingit name is Yahyadiadi. I am the founder of Culture Story LLC and also my personal brand, Alyssa London LLC. So you may have seen me at Miss USA this last year. I represented Alaska and the Tlingit tribe, both as a cultural ambassador and as Miss Alaska USA 2017. I placed top 10 at Miss USA, and the thing I'm most proud of is that I brought awareness to my culture and heritage by wearing a Tlingit robe over my Miss USA gown. And that gown went viral on Facebook, and it really launched my personal brand, which I utilize by going and speaking at schools, events, and conferences, particularly around motivating people to be really proud of their culture and heritage, and, oh, hello, and be proud of where they come from. So my business, Culture Story, began in 2014. It started as a result of seeing this issue at this Fortune 500 company that I was working with, a big multinational, and we were giving these very actually expensive corporate gifts to our business partners who we were doing millions of dollars of business with, and they really weren't hitting the mark. I thought, wow, does our company really want to wrap our brand up in this gift? Because really what giving a gift is a relationship management tool. It really communicates to the company that you're doing business with that we value you, we want to do business with you in the future. And so I was like, this can be done better. And now, being a Sea Alaska and a Sciatica shareholder and serving on the board of my Native corporation as a youth board advisor for a year, I also noticed that particularly Native American corporations are really trying to communicate the triple bottom line of their business and communicate that it's not just about the profit of the company, but also how they are giving back to their culture and their community. And so I really felt that that was something that needed to come through in the gift-giving touch points, in the relationship-building touch points that not only Native corporations are having, but any brand is having with their clients throughout the year. And of course, there's some moments throughout a given financial year that we know we're going to give gifts. That's of course Christmas time. There's also birthdays, there's special events, and there's also a need to not randomize the individuals in your organization who are typically tasked with this responsibility of finding a good gift. I've found in building my business over the last couple of years that whenever I start working with a client, the person that I end up working with is a corporate communications director or an HR manager. And that's not really in their job description to take care of the gift giving. That's just something that gets added into that part of the job description that's other duties as assigned. And so that takes your employee away from what they're actually meant to be doing to contribute to your business. And so with my company, Culture Story, I offer a gift giving service so that any time during the year, it's my responsibility, it's my company's responsibility to make sure that we do not miss the mark with that gift-giving opportunity, because it really does help with making sure you're strengthening that business relationship so that you're going to continue to do business together way into the future. Now, as a woman, and many of you are men here in the audience, think about how mad your wife would be if you forgot to give her a nice gift. And so that's the same in business. A lot of business is just relationship between people, and so you need to make sure you don't forget to give gifts at appropriate times of the year, or sometimes when they're not even expecting it. But not only is it important to give a good gift, but it's important to make sure that gift fits your brand, your company's brand. And so with Culture Story, we sit down with the person that hires us at your organization, and like a marketer, because that's my background. I come from marketing at a major global company, and I get to the nuts and bolts of the value proposition of your business, who you are, who you represent, where you come from, and that's how I create the proposal of what I'm suggesting that your gifts look like, and we work on that together. Now, to get more, show you an example of some of my work. So with Bering Straits Native Corporation, they hired me over the Christmas holiday to create these, we call them culture boxes, for their board of directors and some of their important business partners that they work with throughout the year. Now, we chose birch because birch is a wood that is culturally significant to where they come from in Alaska. and they supplied their logo and then the artwork that we then engraved on the outside of it, and then sourced artisanal items from the community to put inside of it. So unlike a gift basket where you're just going to throw it away and never use it or see it again, this is a box that's going to stay on somebody's desk, and they're going to use it for other things, and it's going, when they look at it, they'll be like, wow, that was so nice, that was so thoughtful. And because it's memorable, then they're going to, it's a touch point with them, that they're, just like when you email them or give them a call, then they think positively of you and may want to engage and do business with you in the future. So that's one example. Another one is with Tlingit and Haida tribal businesses. So I'm, like I mentioned in the beginning, from the Tlingit tribe. And in Southeast Alaska, what's really important to us is cedar. So this is old growth Western red cedar from Southeast Alaska. And I sourced copper, which in our tribe, it's a copper, particularly in the form of a tana, is a way to honor people. And it was a status symbol in our tribe. So, and then the artwork that is water jet cut into the copper is Northwest Coast Form Line, which is the art form from our tribe. So when this was given as employee recognition gifts, as retirement present, as board member gifts, it's beautiful, and it's something they're like, wow, thank you so much. And when I include the little brochure inside of it that talks about all of the thoughtful points that went into it, they're thinking, wow, that really tells me more about your organization than if you had just given me some generic basket. And inside, I have various sizes of all of these boxes. Inside of this one in particular, we put canned salmon from the local villages. And so I source the items from your community down to the resources that I use. And the original box, which I called the Northwest Native Gift Box, was actually just me and my brother in our backyard. So I know I don't look like it because I got my nails done, but I actually can get my hands dirty and sand these boxes, cut the wood. And so I truly am an entrepreneur in the sense that when I had a vision for a way to solve a problem, which I saw the problem as corporate gifting just sucked. And I saw a way I could improve it. And so I just got my hands dirty literally and started making it, and it's been taking a life of its own ever since. And so if anyone is thinking about being an entrepreneur, starting a business, it truly is just a matter of starting. So that's one of my offerings. And like I mentioned, I was Miss Alaska this last year, and I'm very proud of my performance at Miss USA with my killer whale gown. But I wanted to continue to share that message of being proud of my culture and heritage and encouraging others to be proud of theirs as well. I wanted to continue sharing that message after I was Miss Alaska. So I adapted my Miss USA gown into a gown for Barbies, so that it would be a collector's item, that it told the story on the back of the packaging. And it's also, we know that our youth, particularly young girls, as I used to be, we want to be able to see ourselves and our culture in the dolls that we play with. And I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a Tlingit robe for Barbie before, and so I was really happy to adapt, again, my Miss USA gown into what you see here. So I am a creative person. I still don't consider myself to be an artist, but I always am thinking of product ideas, and Culture Story would love to partner with your organization in order to help tell your company's culture story. Whether you're a native business, as I imagine many of you are, or a non-native one, each of us has a brand and a story to tell, and that is what we aim to do at Culture Story, is to improve your corporate gifting, improve your storytelling through the gifts that you are then giving, and make them memorable, all with the purpose of relationship management, so you continue to do business with the people that you need to do business with in order to grow your organization. And then in addition to Culture Story, as I'm up here promoting two companies, as I mentioned with Miss Alaska, my personal brand grew quite a bit as a result of making a statement about being proud of my Tlingit heritage. So I have a speaking business in which I love to go around to particularly schools or youth events and talk to them about my journey from being an urban native in Bothell, Washington, to Stanford University and all the scholarships that are available. And the theme of all of my talks is that there's always a roadmap to your goals, because I used to think that it was just a crazy idea to even be able to become, say, a Miss Alaska or a Miss USA or even go to Stanford. And because I've been able to achieve these things that seem totally out of reach, I really truly believe that all of us can achieve our dreams and goals if we make them something that we are actively working towards. And so I love talking to youth about that and helping them see a path to reaching those things that just seem out of reach for them. So yeah, I have my youth speaking business, and then tonight, the reason why my hair is all done up is because I am emceeing the awards gala, and so I also do event emceeing, and I've started my career down, or another part of my career down in LA as a TV host and even as an actress. So if you need an event MC, a host, or a keynote speaker, or a youth speaker, I'm your gal. So please come and check out my booth. It's right back there at 205. I'd love to talk about how Culture Story and Alyssa London LLC can help you and your organizations and businesses. So, Ganeshish, thank you. Oh, and any questions from now on? Perfect, thank you.